Good morning, everybody. What it do? What it do? It is your boy Six Dudes, co-host here at SR Broadcast, Super Rights Broadcast. You already know what it is. As usual, shout all the co-hosts, myself, David Pistols, Trips ODG, Flacco PTR, Rome, Clumsy, Dreamer BGS. Shout Wonderground TV, Winners Back. Shout to Cali Hood Media, Frank. Shout out to Spill Records, Piehead Productions. You know what I'm saying? Slum Palace Records, both the Trucha Records. Everybody, we got a lot of stuff coming. I don't want to hold y'all up. We really here for today. You're the one and only Winter's Cold, you know what I'm saying? And we got a guest star here that's gonna be here with us today. Also, you know what I'm saying, along with the interview, Love for Brady. If you guys don't know, he has done a live interview with us. Go shout him out. If I'm not mistaken, he's from Rhode Island. I believe I'm saying that right. I'm saying that correctly.
Yep, perfect.
And you know what I mean? Shout out to him. Go check out his live interview. But make sure y'all guys run up this interview today too. I want y'all to go follow Love for Brady on Instagram, follow Winners Back on Instagram, follow them both on all platforms where all the music gonna be. They got it all, man. They're available on all of them. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for coming on. If you guys want to go ahead one by one and introduce you guys yourselves for the people that don't know and let them know we're here to do today. You guys already know.
Yo, man, it's your boy Winter Cole, man. This is my first time doing something like this. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of nerve wracking, man. Man.
We in there.
Yo, my name's Brady, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of Winner's boys. I make music as well. I'm an artist. This is my second time being on one of the lives, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, yes, sir. We in there like swimwear. I'm gonna go ahead and so lay out on mine. I'm gonna text message myself a link so I go ahead and get everybody up in here too, because that's what I want. I want more people up in here. So give me 1 second, y'all. But for now, I want to ask a question while I'm doing that. So, Bobs, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I know you told me a little bit about yourself, but if you can do me a favor, Winter's Cold, tell the people more into depth, more or less, about Winter's Cold, why they call you Winter's Cold, and how you became an artist. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so how I got my artist name, Winter Cole, it's really dealing with my birthday. My birthday is around like the winter time. And my birthday is December 9th. So I always thought about myself like, shoot, I'm a cold artist. Like I feel like I'm a cold artist. And there's a lot of people that said it, like, bro, you cold. You cold. I'm like, Winter Cold. That don't sound like a bad name at all. It got a little ring to it, and it's something that you will always remember. It's something that you ain't gonna forget because you always got a winner every year. You get what I'm saying? Always gonna have a season. So I also thought of like I want to get something that ain't gonna be forgettable, something that's gonna always be brought up. When soon you bring winter up, you probably gonna end up thinking about me. You know. Yeah. So that's why I picked that name. But what made me get into music? It was my brother, Young Lee. He been recording on like how he started. He recorded off the phone, and I always wanted to be a producer. But when I seen him make his music and I heard it, I was like, "How the hell you do that?" And he told me GarageBand.
Okay.
So he showed me, and went from there. Started with GarageBand, bro. I was like, I started recording on there a little bit. Then I started trying to produce. That wasn't going nowhere. So I said, I'm gonna just keep recording. Kept recording. I was getting better with it. Then other apps started to come through like BandLab. I ain't used BandLab like that. But my like 10th grade year, I ran up enough money to buy me a whole setup. And I went and got a laptop and a mic. And I knew somebody from New York named Young Cam. He sent me FL. And it went from there.
No, okay. So I actually want to say too, for the people that don't know, a lot of people do. I want to go ahead and say that speaking of BandLab, so for y'all that don't know, you guys actually, and it works a lot better if you run it on your laptop. So like, let's say you open it up. Let's say you guys haven't used it on your phone, for specifically for BandLab, I don't get too off subject, but just a heads up there. Promise you, apps like that are very helpful. If you don't have other apps, just for all people starting out, you know what I mean? Because I kind of it pertains to the subject as you coming up as a rapper and finding the apps you need and will work for you and where you at now with it. So my suggestion for people looking for a way to really upgrade their quality, and if I understand everybody has a setup, but mind you, you know what I mean? Get a decent mic, get you a MIDI, and or even USB. Even the point is, if you got you a laptop, whether it's Mac, whether it's Windows, if you run BandLab off of it, there's a lot more features that it opens up versus the phone. There's a lot more compatibility on there, and this is all I do. You know, you guys can do all the mixing in there, cool, but GarageBand and BandLab are some pretty decent starters. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I put it out there. So I salute you for finding your route, however it worked for you, because a lot of us go through that. You know what I mean? I have. I mean, look at me, bro. Like I still to this day, now I'm gonna keep it a book. I still kind of rely a lot on the engineers I work, which is not bad. Shout to them. Without them, man, where would we be, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to say that I find it dope that you were like finding what worked with you and understanding that you needed to get better, because we do. Our quality, we guys don't understand the effort you put into your music matters a lot, a whole lot. So that's almost, I don't get too deep on that, but I will say that as far as making your music, don't stop though. Exactly what you just said. I respect that you're like, you know what, bro, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, but I was still on this, I was still on that, I was still trying to find a way. And then I eventually found a dude that helped me get to where I'm at. And that's solid. Some people just gave up. Some people just been like, oh man, it's too hard. I can't do it, bro. I can't make music. Bro, I'm from the SoundCloud days to where you could talk into your phone and upload it directly like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to put it next to a speaker and be like, so I'm sure a lot of dudes did that, right? But
my brother used to do like literally. My brother used to he used to freestyle and record himself while he playing the YouTube beat off the TV.
Right.
And like upload that jump, bro. I was like, bro, that's why bro, he's my biggest motivation for this music shit.
Yep. And that's respect, bro. That's respect, because that's the kind of work ethic you need, bro, in this industry. Because if you feel like it's gonna fall in your lap because you did a couple of how can I say, a couple of rough drafts, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be stuck there forever. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Even though when I had the era of rapping off the phone, it was the point of the work ethic that I didn't care if it sounded like it was nails on a chalkboard. It was, the static. It didn't sound good. Obviously it wasn't the voice. It wasn't leveled out, but it was the fact that I still made the time. And mind you, you had to record straight. So I kind of feel like that was a little harder too, because when I messed up, I had to do it all over. There was no, let me, how to say, punch in or re-record off that part. Nah, like if I messed up within my 2-3 minute rap, I was mad. But I remember days I'd be like this, especially because I like to record in cars and stuff. And at the time that wouldn't be on, because the air, you can't hear the air, it'll hit your mic. So I'd be hot, mad as hell, going sweaty in the car, like, get this verse right already, mad as hell. But
bro, that's crazy.
What did you say?
That's crazy you say that, bro. Like literally, I used to record in the car. Like, I used to record in my mom's truck, literally. Or sometimes I would record in the closet in my room. It used to be freaking hot. I used to be in there sweating.
Sweat. I'm talking about, yeah. I'm talking about
Yo, when I was recording on BandLab and stuff, like back then, and I'd be like in my dad's truck, and because I was in Canada, it was mad cold in the morning, so I'd be on my phone recording in the truck, mad cold, bro.
Boy, you bold, boy.
Crazy, but he said hey, I'm talking about he in there spinning bars.
Any situation I'll record, bro, on BandLab, bro.
Boy.
Hey, respect though to y'all. I want to go ahead and say salute to y'all, man, because that alone, shout out to y'all for that. That shows the integrity on, that shows the work ethic right there. It shows that y'all like, you know what, bro, I'm dedicated to this. Because a lot of people aren't, bro. Like everybody, like I hate to say it, bro. And people can say, who am I to say this, right? The game's an open playing field. Everybody's an artist in their own way, right? But I'm going to say this so I can ask the next questions. I feel like a lot of people get a head start, which is nothing wrong with that, saying you can't get mad at others got a little more head start than you. But I feel like a lot of people have those resources, and because they have those resources, they make one song, and they're like, oh, that's it. That's it. I'm the SHIT. No. And I'm not saying let's be real. We got to believe in ourselves like we are. We all the in our own way, right? We can't act like our stink. But what I'm getting at is that when it comes down to it, bro, I see, okay, J. Cole said it perfect. So I can get on the next question. He said, why did I make it? He was an interview about why he wanted to make it in music when I'm sure y'all seen it. He was at a party, drunk and high, and then he had a sober up. He went to the backyard and he was like, damn, bro, what am I doing in my life? And then he was like, He asked himself 2 solid questions. Man, I gotta get this music shit. I gotta get this music shit. Why I never made it in basketball? And then he said it. He's like, maybe because I'm over there trying to mimic Iverson, thinking I'm doing something, but you got people in the gym with their trainers shooting 600 shots a day, doing this at 5 a.m. in the morning, taking their runs. That's my whole point. We can't sit there and think we're gonna mimic Iverson and we doing something. Nah, bro, we gotta sit there like the people that are in the gym that you don't like Kobe, RP Kobe. There's some not rare, but when he's in the gym with it, that's why he was the greatest. Not because he was right there on the court and because he was in front of y'all showing it. No, because he put in those nights and those works that nobody's seen. So that when he hit that playing field for y'all or the court, he was demolishing shit. He was demolishing because it was nothing. It was like child's play to him. So that's why I encourage all artists. I'm not discouraging y'all because we all start somewhere, but a motivational way, in a metaphorical way, like J. Cole said, don't think mimicking a couple of famous people are gonna get you famous. What you want to do is be you and work hard every day until it pays off, and you're gonna see some results. That's all I'm gonna say. But Winter's Cole. So my next question for you is, and I always ask this to all artists. I always ask 2 same questions to all artists that come on here. Why they call you what they call you, and we already answered that. And what was, man, I'm kind of off track. Okay, there we go. My bad. Been a long morning because mind you, I woke up a little early. But my next question to you, bro, is that like, what's the first song you ever made? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? What's the first song Winter's Cole ever made? The reason why I ask this to everybody because that one first song we all make tells a lot about us, and not in necessarily a good or a bad way, just the fact of how you started. So like, what was the first song ever that you made it, and how did you make it, and what was it called?
Like my very first official song, like
And you're like, hey, I was pushing this. This counted as a song, even if it wasn't recorded straight up. Like, what would you say? Because it can, mind you, even when I was on Band Lab, I can't really recall because I made so many. But like, or even SoundCloud, even if it was you rapping straight into your phone, it was a choppy version. Just what was your first official? Like, hey, I attempted to make a song
on my mom's phone. It was like, oh, I was young, but like I ain't never released it or nothing. But like that's when I try to make a song type shit. And I remember one time she went back into her voice message and shit, ended up playing it out, and she was like, look at him trying to rap. And from that point on, it was just like, shit, crazy from on, bro. Because it was like I wasn't expecting her for to find that. I ain't gonna cap or like go through that and find that in there. So, and then it's just, yeah, that's just crazy, bro.
So what was it? What was it called? That you do you remember the name that you called it?
It was a freestyle.
Freestyle.
It was like I ain't named it nothing. It was just a freestyle.
Okay, so what are some projects that you have now? Like, what are some projects that you can tell the people that because I'm gonna ask more about your music right now, but let's more specifically ask, what are your top 3 tracks that you recommended people when you're like, hey, I need you to listen to me?
My top 3 tracks. Okay. You said what projects I got out too, right?
Yeah. Like if you want, you could talk about your recent projects you feel you got on now. But before we do that, with your top 3, like, hey, these are my top 3 favorite by me. Like I pop them out every time. I know, no doubt they're gonna like it.
All right. So first, we got Black Truck with me and Brady.
Okay. Shout out Brady. Shout out you. You know.
2. Life of Villains, Powered by Screw Stash.
Okay.
3.
He like all of them.
Bring It On by JTL. Pride by JTL.
Okay, bad. My next question before we talk about your projects, who is your top 5 favorite artists, underground and mainstream? You don't gotta go 5 each. It could be some from mainstream, some from underground, but who's your top 5? Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as favorite, because trust me, I'm pretty sure you're your own top 5 and with your boy Brady and all y'all people with you. But what are some of your inspirations, top 5 artists that you feel like, man, these are my top 5 favorite artists?
All right. Michael Jackson, Young Thug, Lil Uzi, and for the underground, Summers. Hmm, I gotta really think on this one because it's a lot of them.
Yeah. This is
It's a
hard.
whole lot. Trey, take your time. I didn't know rush.
I knew it was Summers off rip though. Doo King. Uh, hmm, I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause this list could be long, so I'm gonna just throw one more. But if I had to throw one more, bruh, it would be Buffet Mookie.
Okay.
I can give you my top 5 if y'all want.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You know, by all means, you go ahead. You give your top 5. And real quick, I want to say shout Terps tapping in. Go ahead.
I think my top 5 would probably be for like inspiration wise. Number 1, like Pure Born. Probably number 2, like Young Thug. And then probably, No Cap. He really like, he like.
Yeah, I know who No Cap is.
Yeah. And I think probably like one of my biggest inspirations too, like that made me want to do music is Juice World and like X and X, all of them, bro. Cause like
RPX too, man.
They gave me really the inspiration to want to do music. Like I was doing music around their time, but I wasn't that good at all. But you know what I mean.
That's part of the journey, though, bro. And I want to say there's some pretty good picks from y'all. I'm not gonna lie, mind y'all. I don't know if this is I'm saying it right. So mind you, this is not my side of the genres and all that. Shout out to my homie, Winner's back. Actually, he is one of the people, like the type of style of music that, like, how can I say, is more in, because you guys are diverse. You know, Winner's Cold and Love for Brady. It's just more like, the truth is, bro, like I don't really know too well in that side. Okay, I know like Young Thug and everybody No Cap, and you know what I mean. Come on, to be in the music, you're gonna know these people, right? But I'm not too knowledgeable in the underground area as far as Plug and B and all that. You get what I'm trying to say? So like a lot of those areas and stuff, like I'm still learning. But shout out to them, even if I didn't recognize some of those names. I want to give a shout out to. That's the whole reason of me saying this is I may not know everybody, but I hope to continue to reach out and meet everybody. Excuse me, because here's the thing. I know a lot of people that see my face and they think they see some cholo Mexican and think that that's all I kick it with. Heck no. That's all I talk to. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? We talk to everybody around here. We show love to all types of music around here. I'm no Diddy. I'm for everybody, but not the community, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't easy now. Tell. You know what I'm saying? Get me in trouble out here. But I'm gonna say shout 29 Kylo tapping in. Shout to
man. Shout out.
But yeah, I want to go ahead and ask the next few questions. So, what have you guys? Well, okay, Winners Code specifically. Have you thought what you want to do as far as your career? Because I know a lot of people say we want to do projects, want to do that, but where do you see yourself in the next? Let's just even go a little short with it. 5 next years. Where do you see yourself being in the next few years? Like whether it's like, man, I want to be doing features with so and so. I already want to be here. I already want to be owning this. Want to be signed with this. Whatever it may be.
All right, so when music take place, all that, bro. I want to be doing movies and stuff and all that because I got manga in the works. So, you gonna see me in a lot of movies, probably. Nah, you gonna see me in a lot of movies. You gonna see my manga, and you gonna see the anime. You go see all that. I got a lot in works, so you gonna see a lot of that. But most definitely movies, cause I got a lot of ideas, and I can see myself being in a couple of movies. I ain't gonna lie. So it's just not even on the music scale. You get what I'm saying? It's beyond that.
Okay, so I heard in that sentence you said you're gonna be a part. I could have heard wrong. You said something about anime. Okay. Did you say you want to make your own anime?
Oh yeah, it's going. Yeah, I am. I got my
Okay.
manga in. Well, I got
So,
them. I'm working on it. It's not finished yet though.
okay, I want to say shout. Produced by, I don't want to say this right. I'm just gonna spell it out. Tsubaki. Tsubaki. Kira. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, bro. I'm so sorry. Please. Hey, I can't even speak Spanish, bro. You know what I mean? I can't, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. My bad. But shout Clumsy, one of the co-hosts tapping in. Okay, the reason why I found that interesting is because what gave you the idea? And that's another thing, bro. I'm one of those dudes, and I'm not claiming to be a cholo. For all the police watch, I'm a normal businessman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't claiming to be none of that. But a lot of people see me, what's my face, and I watch anime, bro. I don't care what nobody says, but I watch all that. Let them laugh at me. They won't do it to my face. You know what I'm saying? Let them laugh at me. Hey, that's what I thought. Anime ain't cool until you tell the anime guy something, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't tripping, bro. We keep it real and watch anime around here. Shit. Yeah. But point is that I found that interesting because okay, so what gave you that idea to be like, I want to create my own anime and kind of like what's the whole concept behind it? Like what are you featuring? Is it about your life of an anime? Is it about your artist persona? Like what is the whole concept behind the anime and why you wanted to create it?
All right, so I always like watch anime, and I love Dragon Ball Z, and I
Fact.
love Naruto.
Fact. Okay.
I love Hunter x Hunter. So I was just like one day, I be playing their games too. So I was just sitting one day. I was just like, bro, I can I can put some shit together myself, and I can be behind that shit, playing that shit too, and reading my own shit, and put this shit out to the world. You get what I'm saying? So the concept behind it is it's me. My character is me, but his name is Tovin, and it's about him saving 3 universes from just chaos. He want everybody to live in harmony. Basically, he
Okay.
think it he think it's unfair for everybody to live in chaos while he over there living in peace. So for him to do that, he got to be on the mission to find these 3 tablets. But it's not gonna be easy, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I like. You know what I like. I like how you use inspiration behind Dragon Ball, but didn't copy Dragon Ball. See, as an anime head, I can catch the inspiration without it being said, but I like the way you did your own thing with it. I like the way you're like, you know what, bro? I ain't gonna sit here and copy it, which ain't even a problem then, because that's what people understand. People use the word copy too loosely because real life inspired. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go ahead and look at every greatest artist there was, they got inspiration from somewhere. I promise you, I can almost promise you, didn't none of them go. Because think about it, as a human, if you put a human in a baby in a room and it grows up in dark its whole life, all it's gonna know is what? Dark. It's not gonna know nothing. I ain't gonna know how to move, jump. They probably won't even know how to do anything because a human has to see things. We have to be told things. So I want people to know it's okay to have inspiration. Now, don't be a full on copycat. Now that's when you're like, hey, bro, what the heck? Like down to the T, down to the name. They're like, what? Straight up stole my sauce, like Soldier Boy. You know what I'm saying? That was a
Yeah,
movie. He's like, I did it first. You feel me? No, but you guys get like my drift. So like I just find it dope the concept. Because a lot of people don't do that, bro. Like I've seen people make comic books. I don't get me wrong, even King Lil G has a comic book out, in the Chicano community. A couple people I know have animes, but I like the way your concept went, how you have your vision for it, your passion behind it, and why you created it, because it tells a story about you. That's why I ask these questions, bro, because even with a couple of these little questions, people that can read body language good, know people like ourselves, they can see and get more of a feeling vibe off of you. Because mind you, some people might be coming in here for music, but then a lot of other people might be coming in like, what? He has an anime? You see what I'm saying? That's why we come on here, because you never know what we're going to talk about, to where you might find people may not be caring for the music, but they might just pop up in here because they heard what he has something on the way like that, or what he has a music video. I'm a videographer, vice versa. So my next question to y'all is, how did Winter's Cold and Love for Brady meet? You know what I'm saying? That's something I want to. You guys can go take couple 5 minutes each discussing and how y'all felt that happened, and then just let the people know, bro.
all right. So one day I was live on Instagram, bro, and I think I was recording on live. Yeah, I think I was recording on live, and he ended up joining, and I think he commented and said, "Yo, let me join up." So I end up letting him in, and we was talking about music, and we played each other music and all that. I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna send you my number and all that. Text me on Instagram and all that," and it went from there.
Yeah, bro. I think I was I think I was the first time I really met, bro. It was on someone else's live, I think, and I was drunk as shit, and I was at this fair, and I just joined a random live because I was so drunk, and that shit was funny as hell. Like I had my boy in there. It was fun though. It was funny as hell. But and then after that, we just started connecting. You know what I'm saying? Going up. You know what I mean? So honestly, like Winner's like one of the persons that like really helped me with this music stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like helped
Vice
me
versa.
get a better perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So
Nah, yeah, that's how I do. The reason why I ask, you know what I'm saying, because I do understand you guys are close friends. But I want to go ahead and ask next. So, for you as an artist, do you have any other attributes that you feel like, you know, we spoke a little bit about your anime creation, more of your dreams. So, like before rapping, like before you became Winter's Cold,
Mhm.
what was like, did you ever feel or know you were going to become an artist? Or did it just like happen out of nowhere?
I kind of knew because I joined the choir yeah,
Okay.
at my school. But like, what made me like, what this is crazy. You asked me that. And one day, you know, the music teacher, he came to every room and he was like just pulling people that wanted to be a part of the choir. But it was like a little tryout thing though. And he wanted to see if everybody had a good voice or not. So I was like in the second grade or third grade when this happened. But he pulled me out of there, and we went to the classroom, and it was like a whole bunch of other kids in there. So he had them like lined up, and they were just singing the ABC song. And whoever sounded good or bad, well, whoever sounded good, he kept them. Whoever sounded bad, he didn't keep them. But
Mm.
when I came, when I signed it, he came back and told me, "I want you a part of the choir and all that." And I was like, "I joined it." And from that point on, I kind of figured like, I must sound good, I guess.
Okay. So, when it came to join the choir, about how long until after you just full blown jumped into music?
I jumped to like when I jumped into music, it was 2016. When I was in the choir, it was like my third grade year. I wasn't in it too long because I ain't gonna lie, I was too shy, bro. I ain't wanted to go to them concerts at them times. It was like
Hey, no worries, no worries. I feel it, bro. Not many people do.
I only went to like one of them, and it was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. After that, I ain't go to no more because it was like I was shy, but I got over that now. I got over that now. But back then, I was young and all that, so it was just too much for me at that time. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did chorus too when I was younger. I wasn't fucking with it at all. So I ain't gonna lie. I
He's
dipped
like,
out of
nah.
that.
He's like, hey,
I
bro.
choir, bro. I miss with choir
I
though.
had so much stage fright. I couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah, they're the same
Yeah,
thing. I had stage right too, bro. But
yeah,
luckily, I was in the back of the line, bro. Like I was in the back, cause bro, I couldn't be in the front, in front of them.
bro. They always would put me in the front, bro. I would bug
Oh,
out, bro.
mm-mm.
Hey,
Yo,
nah. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like, believe it or not, that helped mold y'all career in music making because there are still some attributes that, like, imagine. I feel like that kind of helped y'all get over that initial nervous feeling because, mind you, there's a lot of people that see me. Like, I'm gonna straight up tell you what it is. Real quick, shout Trickster Entertainment tapping in, but I'm gonna say like, okay, I can't ever say I joined choir or anything like that because they didn't let me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a singer, right? You know what I'm saying? That and they looked at me and I was the kid in the office. I wasn't really the guy they picked for choir, and I don't know why. I was a good kid, but whatever. Life, right? But point is like, bro, it took me until, and I'll make it short because it's about me, like, not gonna lie, maybe not even. I'd say till this year, bro, because if you go look at one of my recent performances, I'd say in the beginning of 2023, shout Slum Palace Records, they went ahead and shout my boy Richie Lokes. He went ahead and he was like, hey, bro, they got a spot. Guy ditched on them. They have an open spot. Do you want to come perform? So I go and do it. But in lesser words, bro, like you look at me on the stage, I'm like this. In one spot. And everybody usually like move around, bro. And I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just gonna rap this word and stay still and look at the crowd. And I eventually got a little, not like too crazy, but enough to not just be. But come on, bro. I'm a guess you can say I'm not guess. I'm an experienced artist, right? Experience in the years, right? Even I still got trouble. But you know what it really kicked it off for me was, and I'm really thankful for that, is when you have the right support system, whether it's just your boy next to you and he's like, hey, bro, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? We got this. But it for sure helped me to the point now to where actually we're gonna say shout Cali Hood Media. I see him too. But I was gonna say, bro, like, okay, when I started out with everything I done, I'll be honest, bro, I was too in the streets. I didn't care for that. That was just because it was a passion. It was something like, for me, this is what music was growing up. All the trials and tribulations and everything I went through, that was when I would make music. That's why a lot of people know, and they know that my favorite artist is J. Cole, because that's how I started out. Like, that's why I related to him so much. All the way, like, J. Cole has songs about his brother getting locked up and him not being around, him having to step up in his household, him not having a two-parent household. Things like that. But I just always related. Like, even that song's about his dad, and, like, bro, like, I'm trying, like, down to the T, everything he said, I was like, damn, J. Cole, you could have swore I was living, you know what I mean, each other's lives, bro. But it's like, that's what made me be a better artist and look at what I need to fix and what I need to do. But that's why, like, all the music I made was straight up pain and my emotion. It really wasn't ever until now. Like, yeah, now I got like my hood bangers. I got the one for the street. I got the shit for the fathers, all that, right? But that's kind of like my whole point. I had to go through that. I had to go through that stage. I had to go through that stage of figuring out who I am, because that's why I never got over that, because I was like I said earlier, you can't make a couple songs whether I had the tenacity and the work ethic. It's not going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? I have to go out there and break. Like, y'all, whether you believe it or not, early on broke that by, all right, let me try something new. Let me go to course. Let me go to what was the other name for it? We were just speaking about it. You were saying choir. There we go. But
honestly, bro, I would have never thought I'd be doing music in my whole life, bro. But like, it just all started, like, it's crazy. Like, my mom's ex-boyfriend, he would do music and stuff in like my garage and stuff on FL and stuff, and I didn't know anything about it. And then I wanted to start doing it because I kept seeing him do it, so it gave me a little inspiration, and then I started making music. You know what I'm saying? There's all different ways that it starts. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own different story, bro, and that's a good reason why you're doing this interviews. You know what I mean? Like, it's the best thing about it. You know what I mean? Get to share everyone's story, bro, and I appreciate it for real.
No, facts, and I appreciate y'all too. I didn't interrupt y'all. I was gonna say shout 21K advance tapping in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's just to shorten up on my part of all it is, just to explain why I can respect you guys coming out and saying it, because people understand, bro. Like, people put down the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of seeing what it made to be the artist. Because that's why I'm saying I salute y'all, because at least now y'all know, hey, I've been got over that, because I'm pretty much giving y'all a salute due to the fact that, hey, I still struggle with that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying, I'm a lot better now, but I had it to the point where that's why exactly I brought up all that, with, because that's all I knew. That's all I ever did. So when it got to the point that I had to really break out of that, because you do, because trust me, it's to be a performer, to be an artist, you can't not be able to, performing everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want to sell out those arenas, you want to do all that, if you nervous with 10 people, those 50,000 gonna get you shaking in your boots. I promise you, bro, because like, I haven't had that yet. You know, I wish that on all of us we will have that. But It's intimidating. It's intimidating, bro. It is because let's be real. Even in standing, I'm not sure how much you guys have to stand in front of being in choir and chorus, but even at that young age, it's nerve wracking. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
But
It's quite the journey you guys came and made of it. Is my point is that I kind of like how what you guys are doing with it. That's all I'm saying. Is that the fact that like most people would have been ashamed. They wouldn't have brought that up like, oh, I was in choir. It probably ain't wrong with that, bro. I'm kind of glad you guys said that because it lets me know that makes sense. It makes sense how they got interested in the music and eventually, and how you said your stepfather at the time or your mother's boyfriend, things
yeah,
like that. They said different stories. But shout Cali Hood Media, King Lemire tapping in. But what are some, we're back on the projects. What are some of the projects that you want to talk about right now? Because I know you felt like you had some projects you wanted to say other than the ones you first made. So let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about some recent projects. Let's talk about some recent music videos you got so that we can share with the people so they can check you out. Let's talk about that.
All right, so I take too much fun. Basically, it was just like an inspiration tape of Young Thug tape. So much fun. But it was a twist on it though. It was just like it wasn't necessarily his type of beats. You get what I'm saying? It was a whole different genre that people finna hear all 2025. Still Tendo. So 13, 12 songs on there. On SoundCloud. I don't got it on all places, but it's on SoundCloud. And I got Maury on there. There's a lot of people on there. And I got a tape that I'm about to drop soon called Life of Win. I'm still trying to see some things about it because I posted Ben dropped it, but some things went down. I ain't gonna speak too much on that. But I still want to drop it though.
My next question. So are you independent or are you guys like a label with each other or what's going on in that area?
I'm independent, but I'm part of a collective.
Oh yeah. Now Quest Too Shicey's tapped in because I got you guys live on Instagram as well. And Quest Too Shicey said you should start a song wars. I would, but unfortunately on YouTube, at least me trying to be monetized, they do not allow me to do that. It would be great. We can do that on Discord, like I've been telling y'all. Super Righteous Sundays exist. We're gonna go ahead. Winter's Cold, go ahead.
I got a song wars coming up on the 31st.
Oh, speaking of that, tell people where to go, man. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like that's another next thing. Before I ask some more questions, go ahead and I tell everybody, I don't care if you got a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, shout it out. I say that all the time too. So go ahead and whatever you feel you got coming, you want to advertise to people, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got a song wars coming up on the 31st. Called the 16 participants. My Discord. The Discord link is in my bio, and I will be posting it on my story soon. I need to be in there. It's gonna be hosted 5 p.m. Beat me there.
Okay, bet. And make sure y'all go. Do you want to? Is there a way, possibly, you tell people exactly? You said in your story is where to find it.
And my the link of my Discord in my bio.
Okay, it'll be in your bio on Instagram, correct?
On my Instagram page.
Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys can comment. Just make sure it doesn't say private chat. Private chat, I will only be able to see. But if you comment right there, somewhere in there, it'll let you. It might look like 3 dots and it'll open up, or it might just look straight up say comments. But go ahead and type that in your Instagram so people can go ahead and follow you. And I'll have it posted on the screen up above.
Also for that song wars too, I'm gonna be streaming it on TikTok.
Okay. So make sure y'all check it out. It's gonna be Winter's Cold, Love for Brady, and many more there. And y'all can't wait. Tap in. If y'all want, like I said, I try to tell y'all, story posts are always free. If y'all be like, hey bro, here's a link, post it on the story. Obviously it's easier for me to copy and paste, not trying to be lazy. But if you're like, this is what I wanted to say on your story, and this is the link, I'll post it on my story. You know what I'm saying? That way I can just copy the text, post it on my thing, copy the link, and put it on there. But I want to say too, y'all don't know, we've been, and I've had to have it on Discord for that reason. I try to do them on Instagram Live. Actually, that's what I might do today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do it way before you guys do your song wars because I don't want to interrupt nothing. If y'all are interested, I'm gonna do like an hour-long song review. Everybody get like a song each, and mind you, people don't pop in. I'm gonna do it on Instagram, but we actually have had a thing since we've started SR Broadcast called Super Righteous Sundays, consisting of free live interviews. We tried to do it on Instagram and we got in jail for like 2 months for it. Like I barely got it back. Like I'd say last month they were tripping on me over it. Like it was wild, bro, which is crazy. But I want to go ahead and say that so what ended up happening is that people were like, oh, dude, on Discord. So I find out officially have a Discord. Not many people follow it only because it barely got started, but that's going to be something every Sunday on the dot. I'm going to be doing it literally. People are like, what? I'm going to be doing it on Sundays for like a few hours. Like you guys going to catch me on Discord for like hours. Like it's my dang job on the Sundays. So obviously unless work or something, you know, I'll switch it up, but it's called Super Right Sundays, free live music, free interviews. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, or reviews, I meant to say. So y'all tap in. I'd love to share y'all music, including you guys. And how it works is if obviously people aren't tapping in as far as like, let's say there's 5 people in the chat and we've already played 1 song each. Obviously, you guys can play more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to wait on 100 other people when I got the people tapping in right there that can play their stuff.
You already, so you're doing it on Discord, you said?
I have to now. So how it came about was, okay, and we've had it at the beginning when we first started this. As far as like within the second month, I was like, hey, let's do free live music reviews because people are like, hey, man, you should charge. I was like, I'm not charging nobody, bro. I'm cool off all that. That's why we offer the promotion post fee, but it's free interviews, free story post. I mean, here's what it is, bro. People don't understand all the money comes later. I've had to because someone was like, hey, do it on Discord. And I was like, all right, I'll do it on Discord. But then when I did it, like, this is what sucks. Because I literally had people, when they put me in Instagram, I had like a solid 30 rate to tap in. Excuse me. They were like, bro, and then they were in there. Soon as the chat went down and I put up the Discord, crickets. No, nobody wanted to follow. Nobody wanted their music review no more. As soon as I was like, you have to tap. This is what another thing that sucks about a lot of us. I hate that we live in a day and age. If it's not one click away, people swear like they can't open up another app and go to it and copy. Everything has to be right.
Yeah, bro.
They won't tap it or they won't tap it. It's like, bro, like phones made our life easier, not lazier. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just saying, bro. But I know a lot of people that like me, because, bro, it's hard. For example, when I post all your guys' stuff, I may take me a while, but for a reason, because I care. I'll put a proper caption. I'll promote it. I'll post it. I'll put the link next to it. I know people that just put the post, not care, don't tag you guys just because they're too lazy to do all the extras. When it takes nearly 2 seconds to be like, okay, add this right, put the right name here, advertise their brand there. You know what I mean? The right way. But I feel like a lot of people, if it ain't one click away, on to the next.
If you want, I can help you set up your Discord server too. I have my own server too. I have like 80 people in there, 90 people. So like, if you want, I can help you build it and stuff. Just let me know.
No, I appreciate you too, and that's the thing too. If you guys ever feel or want like to go up in there and help mediate sometime, because that's the thing. That's what special guests are for. You know what I'm saying? We can have it where, hey, today we got Winners Cold and Love for Brady, special guest, helping run the Super Righteous Sunday that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm like, if y'all that know me know that I work with everybody. I'm not above nobody, so I will most definitely tap in with y'all. And I appreciate y'all helping me build. But even if y'all just tapped in, I'm grateful. I'm not that type of dude where I'm only worried about that. I'm just more thankful you guys are genuine enough to reach out. Because that's the thing, bro. I want all y'all music played. No, I'm a music artist, and even half the time, unless it's specifically, I'm like, okay, I made a new one, you will rarely hear me bump my songs. Rarely, unless I'm like blazing by myself or chilling by myself. But I don't want to get too off track. Shout JTL Beats. But
JTL, like, man.
Sir, if y'all tell me about JTL Beats. Y'all seem to know him. Go ahead and talk about your boy, man. He seemed like a chill dude from what you're saying. Shout out to Terps tapping in.
That's my guy for real. Me and Winner be hopping on his beats all the time. He's an amazing producer. Y'all gotta tap in.
Shout out to AJC.
Hey.
Y'all don't know about GTL, man.
Oh, they hear about it soon.
Yeah. He's nice for real.
Oh,
his beats are insane, bro.
It'd be a problem for a whole lot of people.
Nah, yeah. Everybody got to tap that for real. It's my guy.
So y'all heard it. Y'all need them beats. Y'all need them beats. Hit up JTL Beats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that. Go hit them up, man. But that's respect, that's love. And hey, you know what I've been trying to get on here? All engineers, all producers, Super Righteous Broadcast calling y'all. No offense to my music art, but I'm trying to get some more engineers in here too. Trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get the beat makers in here too. Because again, we interview everybody, but what I'm getting at is that we ain't ever gonna stop. The artists and the supporters and the engineers are the cornerstone of rap. You know what I'm saying? So either way, we all come hand in hand and we all just as valuable. So make sure you guys all listening up right now. If all the engineers out there, all music artists, all entertainers, dancers, comedians, you guys want a live interview with us for free, tap in with us, bro. Tap in with us. We just don't interview snitches and chomos. Stay away from kids and stop telling. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, bro, we with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say shout out to BXRT tapping in. Again, 21K Advance tapping in. Trickster Entertainment tapping in. Everybody that's in here right now, we appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, if you got some things on your resume you want to tell people about, you know what I'm saying? Again, I repeat, something, and even if you freaking ate your last meal yesterday, you want to talk about what you ate, whatever, but I want to go ahead and give you the time to talk about your business, promote your people, shout people out. Go ahead and do your thing.
Man, shout out 21. Man, shout out 21. Shout out Tendo Tech, the collective, man. Literally, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They helped a lot, bro. Like, they helped out with so much, bro. Like, bro, it wouldn't be, bro. I wouldn't be doing right what I'm doing right now without them, bro. They really helped out in so many ways they don't know. Like, I became very close friends with so many people with Nintendo Tech, bro. And it's like a family thing to me. Like, I can hit one of them up and talk to them. It don't even just gotta be on music, for real. It could just be like on some regular stuff. We could just chill and talk. Like, that's the thing I appreciate about that. It don't always gotta be about music.
So
That's real. Go ahead, Luffer Baby. You got something to say? You want to share with the people? Go ahead, shout anything out. Go ahead, man. It's time to do it too.
you know what I mean? Coming off of what Winter said, like, it's the people that brought us all together, you know what I'm saying? Made this shit happen for all of us, you know what I mean? Like, even like people, like random people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helped us like grow, you know what I mean? As people, especially with the music stuff. But like, I want to shout out, like JTL and stuff, and everybody that helped me out with the music stuff, all the producers that I work with and stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate everybody.
I am most definitely, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Actually, question popped in my head. Was there ever a time when it's cold in your career you felt like giving up rapping, and what made you not quit? What made you not quit after all? What was like, man, bro, this is for me. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Did you say you ever had a time like that?
Yeah, I actually ended up making the whole post, like telling people, like, yeah, I'm done with music, bro. Only reason I did that because I felt like, bro, I mean, I just felt like at that time I was just like, what is music came to? Like, I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna go too deep on that. I ain't trying to sound like that, but I'm just leaving it like what it came to. I was just like, if this is what's blowing up, then that's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you got people putting in crazy amount of work and all that, so it's just like, yeah, I had made a post about that. But what made me not quit? What made me came back to it is when I seen everybody like, you're tripping, bro. Like, no, like it was like I wasn't expecting that much feedback. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. But that kind of meant something to me. So I was like, well, I'm gonna keep pushing. There's no need to stop.
Okay. So I would guess and say, due to the fact you have a strong support system, to be exact, that's what gave you the push to reconsider. Because I have to ask that question, because mind you, if y'all haven't had that yet, even the most successful artists have that, and excuse me, I'm gonna ask Brady the next question next. I'm sure he can elaborate on that too before I ask you your next question. But we all have that, and I asked that. The reason why it popped in my head is because since a lot of us go through that, there's some of us that really do give it up. There's some of us that really do let that be our last word, and I feel like that's where a lot of us lose that battle. You know what I'm saying? Because it is an uphill battle. Being an artist, I don't care what nobody says, it's an uphill battle, 24/7. It is, unless you got super connections, it is an uphill battle, and even then, so. That's kind of why I respect you coming out saying that, because again, we're all going to have that time, and I only ask that because I want people to know that just because you go through it, it's very common. And don't knock yourself, and don't feel like that's going to be your last feat as an artist, just because at the time you may have been a little discouraged or may have felt like, you know what, this is not for me. But that's what makes us better artists. You have to find that, and you have to distinct in how bad you want it in your heart, and not let the rest deter you. Because I've had so many things the same way, bro. To where, no offense, no disrespect, but shout out the gunplay, whatever, right? But let's be real, bro. There's dudes like him in the rap game, and it's like, for real? It's like, for real, bro. My little sister can rap better, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't even a rapper. But that's kind of my whole point. I'm not dissing, because mind you, bro, I don't care what nobody says. Because even if Lefty Gunplay listens to one of my songs and he's like, you know what, Six Deuces, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. And there are other people like, oh, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But the truth is, there's a difference. If y'all were there, I might as well make fun of them because they don't think I'm talking down. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody scared to talk, but at the end of the day, about scared, it's about common respect and not sitting here running my mouth on the internet. So I'm gonna just let it be minimal when I say, let's be real. There's a lot of discouragement because we look around us and we're like, this is what's popping. This is what's popping for real.
Yeah, no.
Illiteracy is popping. What? You know what I'm saying? We can't even read is popping. What? You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. And I'm not talking down, because some people really don't have the education. So shout out to all the people that are striving and didn't have a hard upcoming, because some people just can't help it. Some people really didn't have education. But let's be real, bro. I see it all the time in the industry. So I don't blame you for looking around and be like, what? This is popping, bro. This is what they like. But like, it's crazy, because then when you see what they like, y'all gotta remind you too. That's why I'm bringing this up. Also, don't get discouraged with the fact that a lot of this is paid, bro. It's a pay your way game. It's a pay your way game. So don't feel bad that dude that sounds like he's choking on rubber duckies is making it. No, bro, because the truth is, he's probably paid his way, and even if he didn't pay it, he had a good connection. It's who you know, not what you do. Sadly, you know what I'm saying? It really is. So before we go ahead and elaborate, you want to elaborate too on if there was a time, love for Brady, that you felt like you wanted to give up, and what made you not give up?
Yeah, like, bro, there's been multiple times I've almost wanted to just give up on this shit, bro. And I kept going through it, you know what I'm saying? Like people, like even people, bro, like I used to look at other people and be like, oh, yo, they're so much better than me, blah, 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 blah. I just might just quit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not as good enough as them, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't the case at all, you know what I mean? I just kept pushing through it, you know what I mean? Trying to get as good as I want to be, you know what I mean? It's like kind of like 2K, you know how you have your own player and you got to upgrade it, you know what I mean? You got to upgrade your sound and shit.
Gotta
So
get
like gotta get them badges and shit. You know what I mean? So like I really just ignored, like people would tell me keep going, bro. Fuck what everybody else says, you know what I'm saying? You got that shit, you got potential, and I just kept going with it, and now I'm here, you know what I mean? Still going, bro. Even though I don't have a lot of views right now and all that, bro, I'm still pushing through, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I honestly think, before I talk a little bit more to Winter's Cold, and I'm shorten it up, I think that's actually ironic. You said about the reason why you specifically you felt why you wanted to give up music is because you got discouraged and feeling like you weren't good enough, and that's something I have to come out and admit. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to say this because we discourage the warrior inside of us when we say things to ourselves, but I will say that even till right now, I have a lot of times to where, and here's the thing, I never ever, and I'm gonna make this very clear, all my friends and family and all people I work with, I never step in a room and feel if I'm better than the next man or try to care if I'm better than the next man as far as like, oh, I gotta be better than him right here. This dude in this room, I gotta be harder than him. You know what I mean? That's cool if iron sharpens iron and it's in a uh friendly, motivational, competitive way. Cool. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that's where we psych ourselves out a lot is we see the progress of others because let's be honest, there's probably been times like this. And shout out my brother Trips ODG, reptile breeder and handler, one of the co-hosts here, Science Book Records with us. He, bro, that's why I compare it as you've been weightlifting your whole life. My boy Winter's Back said it perfect. He's like imagine doing this, and then my brother steps in the studio. He's like, oh, you took 10 years to live 500. Here's 7. Like what? Like you know what I mean? Just like he in there, one take it, step out. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And like 20 minutes past 10:05, and he's like, all right, I'm done with my verse. Oh, okay, and he is. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point is, bro. I look around my team, I look around everybody, and I ain't gonna lie, there's times, bro, I be real, and I'm not gonna admit this because don't ever let this make you feel. We know that now, and I know that's not what you were saying, but I'm just saying, like, on my part to encourage you why I'm glad you kept it up because I even have times, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. I work with certain engineers, and then I'll have a song they show love to, and then they'll work with other fools, and then like I notice how much love they show them versus me, but I don't take it personal. You know actually what it does for me? And these are my homies, by the way, so I don't look at them funny for it. It's their job, and if they like something harder or better, hey, that's their ear. That's what they like. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a business. It's a business anyway. But I had to learn it's not necessarily that we're not good enough. We just got to get to that point. All of us. This is for all artists listening right now. Y'all just got to get to that point because this is how you gonna know. Go listen to a song from 5 years ago. Promise you. Listen to a song of you right now, and you're gonna smile. You're gonna instantly be like, okay. But because we're us and we're so used to listening to us, it's hard for us to distinct if it's good or getting better. Because you know what I mean? It's our ear hearing it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the best advice I give the artist. If you're ever doubting yourself, listen to an old track. And I'm not trying to be funny here, but if you listen to a new track and it didn't change, then you got bigger problems. I don't know, bro. I can't speak on that one. No offense. I don't think whatever, but
bro,
that's just what I want to say on that.
I always look back at my old music and I'll be like, damn, bro, did I really post that for real? You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like shit. I'm surprised on what I do. You know?
Yo, Kim, y'all can see the chat like besides the comments.
Mm-hmm. Can you see the comment? Well, because remember I told you you're posting it in private chat.
Oh, do you see that? Do you see what I put in there?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in there, but I'm saying that like if you want to paste it to the people, it's gonna you're gonna have to post it to comments and not private chat. But I already posted it for you. You guys go follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna go keep that up right now. But yeah, unless you're trying to give me private chat, you don't got to. You're just trying to tell me, hey, go to the chat and whatever. Then go ahead, tell me what you gotta tell me, and I won't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see this. Yo, I got to... Okay, bet. Okay, here's what we'll do, y'all. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna leave the rest of the segment, whether it's the next 10 minutes. Go ahead, man. Unless you just feel like, hey, I ain't got nothing else left to say. Feel like we covered a good amount. Mind y'all, here's another thing I need to remind y'all. Part 2s are always a thing here. So if winter's cold, you feel like, hey, I missed this or I wanted to talk about that. Don't ever feel like, oh, bro, like bro, we'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2. You feel me? And that's what's even better because part 2 always comes with what? New content, new updates. Right. You know what I'm saying? So as much as people want everything all in one, hey, bro, I'd rather prefer and see, because let's be real, some artists might be like, hey, bro, I really love for Brady and Winter's Cold. I wonder what they doing. Boom. Okay, let me know. So what? There's a part 2. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe everybody don't react like that, but a lot of people that we least expect do. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people that we do impact that we don't, whether it's no Diddy, you know what I'm saying? We mean this in a wholesome, showing love to all ages way, no Diddy way. Doesn't matter if it's a 9-year-old, a 20-year-old, a freaking 80-year-old, bro. You'll be surprised how many people, whether it's your conversation, whether it's what you're talking about, whether it's what you're creating, they're gonna be like, yeah, I like them. So go ahead, man. Give your final shout outs. What's out everybody what you got going on, projects, y todo, which means in everything. Go ahead, man.
I want to shout out to everybody that came through in the interview and showed love and support. I really do want to say thank y'all because y'all took time out y'all day to come show love. I really appreciate y'all for that. And I want to shout out to you, Sis Deuce, for this interview because this wouldn't need be, you get what I'm saying? This wouldn't need be here right now if it wasn't for you. I really want to say thank you and I appreciate you. And Brady, bro, I appreciate you too, bro, for being here. And for upcoming projects I got coming, Life will Win. Be ready. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brady. If you want, to say your shout out, say your what's up to everybody. Now I'll go ahead, I'll finish it off. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all you guys again too, by the way.
But shout out to Six Deuce, making this interview happen, you know what I mean? Like giving people their own stories and shit. Shout out to him for real. Like letting people tell their stories. And shout out to Winner for real. That's my dog. We've been on that together, you know what I mean? Making mad music, mad projects together. Shout out to bro for real. Shout out to everybody that supports us, you know what I mean, as a group. And yeah, bro. Shout out everyone for real.
Thank y'all. I want to go ahead and end it with saying, and this is most important for people to know. I want to most importantly thank the supporters. I want to most importantly thank you guys, the guests, because I'm gonna tell y'all why. And also, most importantly, I want to thank my team. I want to thank the people that helped make this happen, because I appreciate that a lot of people see the hard work I put in and they see my face a lot on here and this and that. But there's a lot of behind the scenes that the team does, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. There's a lot of behind the scenes you guys do by showing support, and that also wouldn't be possible because, like the homie Frank says, I respect him because he's more than just a man with a camera. But he always says, without y'all, I would just be a man with a camera. Facts, bro. I would just be a guy staring at myself all day. You know what I'm saying? So without y'all as well, remember, we're all just important. I appreciate that you guys notice and give me the props and the team props that you see we're doing it genuinely. We're giving everybody a chance. We don't seclude nobody, again, unless y'all diddy, unless y'all snitching, and stay away. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, bro, it's like, I want to thank y'all, bro. I really do. So thank you, Winners Code. Thank you to all the people tapping in. Thank you, Love for Brady. Thank you to everybody that's ever done a live interview with us, and then we'll continue. Make sure you guys check out. We have some segments from the 23rd to the 24th to the 25th to the 26th. You guys want to tap in for all those days, show us some mad love, and let's get it going. But I want to finish it off by saying shout out to all of the co-hosts, all of our partnerships. And if you guys are interested in going, we are having a fundraising/networking event in Denver, Colorado on October 18th. Free entry for you guys. I can't say for the rest. All the people that have ever done a live interview with me automatically get a free entry. Off bat. You guys can, I can't say performing, unfortunately, because we already got the list tightened up there, but I am going to possibly see later at the end if we can have like an open mic or something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But it's mainly an advertised as a networking fundraising event for small businesses, aspiring to be larger. And all's come together, show love, family friendly. We don't want to advertise it too crazy. Isn't a performance? It's like how festivals have live performances. That's what we're offering. We're offering live performances, but it is a fundraising small business networking event. But it will be sponsored by Full Events, One Ground TV, Cali Hood Media, SR Broadcast. All the record labels sponsoring it are Ponte Trucha Records, Piehead Productions, Slum Palace Records, and Spilled Records, our record label. So if any artists want to network, any people with a business, y'all want to go network, we will be having free media coverage the whole time, meaning that we will record you. We'll be having pictures available. We can do all this stuff for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That you guys can have media coverage there. We're gonna go live. We're gonna go all that. Denver, Colorado, October 18th at the Gypsy Cafe, downtown Denver. Like I said, if you guys can make it there, I know it ain't the easiest, but I'll get y'all free entry as far as all the people that did a live interview with us, because we will be selling tickets. Nothing crazy. Mind you, it's a fundraiser. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're trying to jit people. You know what I'm saying? We're small businesses trying to make them and do something positive and show people that even if it is a straight up performance next time, they won't even blink their eye or bat their eye about it. It's like, oh, heck no, they were super professional. I loved having them here. So we have more to come like that. Just wanted to tell y'all that, and appreciate y'all. And most importantly, even after this interview is done, do you know what really helps everybody and not just me? When you guys run this up, when you guys share this, when you guys repost it on Instagram, come back to it, because the real thing about it is, bro, it helps us all get in the algorithm. I don't know if you guys know how algorithm works, but the more of y'all that share Brady, the more of y'all that share Winners Cold, I hope you know what YouTube does. They people want this. So it ain't just about me. It's about the chance of if 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000 people are watching the page, that's 1,000, 1,000,000 eyes on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's a team effort here, and I appreciate y'all for y'all run this up, like it up, share it, because I always encourage y'all, just because it ended, again, it doesn't mean that the sharing ended. It doesn't mean y'all can't rewatch it. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't be like, hey, moms, hey, pops, hey, uncle, hey, auntie, I know y'all missed it, but boom, here you go. Watch it up for me and let me know what you think. So I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go with your boy Six Deuce, co-host here at Super Righteous Broadcast and Silent Spill Records. You already know what it is. We're putting it down for the Southeast LA, all the way back down to you, my boy, over there in Alabama, all the way to Rhode Island, everywhere, bro. We tapping in all over the world. You already know what it is. So if y'all are interested to show up, I am going to make it towards the end. I don't want to advertise it, but there will, without it being on it. Now that I'm saying it, I'm going to make room for like an hour or maybe, depending, whatever, open mic. That way it's enough time to where, mind you, all the people that are going there already have the performance slots, because they're literally everybody performing, long story short, is signed with the record labels that are sponsoring it. So that's the only reason why. But I don't mind, like, towards the end, if something's open, hey, bro, go ahead and spit something, or send your song to the DJ and play it real quick. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? So I will have something like that towards the end, but it won't be advertised, because I can't, and I don't want to overbear the Gypsy Cafe, and it might cause problems, or we might scare them off, because this is a business networking event. We don't want them feeling like we there to crash out.
Facts.
So y'all let me know if y'all interested. I know it's a long ways away, but with time flies, bro. We already in 2025, man. We're already in 2025. Time flies, bro.
You said Dallas, right?
Yeah, Denver, Colorado. It's not that Denver's not too well. Colorado in general, considering compared to Cali and where all y'all at, way closer. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was inviting y'all to Cali, it'd be like, whoo, on the West Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still like right in the middle, the Midwest.
Yeah. I also want to say too, I might be getting a venue in Rhode Island for my birthday. I might do a show with a lot of artists out here, a lot of local artists. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what venue yet, but I'll keep everybody updated. You know what I'm saying? So
let us know, bro. And I'm ready. Remember, when it comes to you guys, story post, y'all know in general already free, but feel free to send over content. I have no problem helping promote y'all. I have no problem. Hey, bro, this is what's coming up. Shout out to them. So I want to go ahead and say one last time, shout out to Winners Cold, shout out to Love for Brady. Y'all know what it is. Run it up. Shout out to Alabama, shout out to Rhode Island, shout out to East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, up north, down south, all around the globe. That's where we're gonna be at. Telling you, this year's Denver, next year is Arizona, and after that is Japan. Y'all gonna see us in Japan. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully Winter's Cold, everybody could pop out. You know how I'm gonna do that? Manifestation. I don't even. This is what a man on a mission look like. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, but I know I'm gonna do it. I don't even know yet, but I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no I in team. So appreciate y'all, and I promise y'all 2-3 years from now, I'm like, hey. Hey, y'all want to hit Japan? You know what I'm saying? Got a venue over there. What it do? Bring your anime and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. A lot going on. And also, make sure y'all check out the Song Wars later with them. And make sure you guys go tap in with their music. And if you guys want to see Super Righteous broadcast on Super Righteous Sundays for free music reviews, I got y'all. It won't be no song wars, but it'll be a bunch of songs played back to back. Not saying I don't do those, I will watch them, but the reason why I don't host them because I've seen a lot of times not everybody is the happiest. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be biased. I don't want to pick sides. So I stick to music reviews. You know what I mean? I feel like you gotta have a certain energy for song wars. And I'm not saying I don't have it. I just feel like I'm better at what I do right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you said that's going on Sunday?
Yeah, every Sunday it was supposed to be happening. Nobody be tapping in. Like y'all catch me randomly do it on live because I got my live back for actual Instagram. But other than that, bro, like rarely people like they tap in and I play like y'all seen. I'll play here and there and I'll bump. But for the most part, like I'm trying to conduct it on Discord that way. I don't care if I'm doing it for 3-4 hours. I don't have to worry about it one shutting off because they didn't like the song you played. Because you know Instagram, if it don't like it out of nowhere, it'll take it off and end the live. Mm-hmm. So not only that, but I'm doing it on Discord so that it can be every Sunday thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's supposed to be. It was advertised as that, but everybody 1 second was interested and then was like, late. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I ain't mad at you, bro. But I get it because, again, if it ain't straight up a one-click button away, they ain't trying to do the whole click and then sign up. And if it ain't right there on Instagram in their hand, they don't want it. And it's like, whatever.
Facts.
You know, but I want to say, hey, shout out to y'all, bro. Let's just do your thing. I'm gonna check out y'all live version on Instagram too. I'm gonna post it. Because I always try to go live on Instagram too now. Apologies to the times I couldn't get to it for the other guests. My phone is either dead or my supervisor/daughter has my phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's all love, it's all respect. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to White Boy Swag tapping in. He has a live interview coming up too. Shout out to Motive Entertainment tapping in. Appreciate y'all, bro. Stay up. SR Broadcast. Shout out to y'all, bro. I'll see y'all soon.
All right. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.